Good morning and welcome to the Weekly Insights by John Plassard with Cité Gestion. The G7 Summit, which officially begins on June 15th in Evian-les-Bains on the shores of Lake Geneva, may arrive at one of the most paradoxical moments in modern economic history. Why? Because the world's richest democracies have likely never appeared so financially powerful, while simultaneously looking so structurally fragile beneath the surface. The G7 countries still account for roughly 44% of global GDP and nearly 3/4 of global financial market capitalization, yet their combined public debt has exploded beyond $58 trillion, almost double pre-pandemic levels. But the real issue is no longer simply the size of the debt. It is the cost of carrying it. For more than a decade, Western governments operated in an artificial environment where money was essentially free. Today, the US 10-year Treasury yield trades near 4.5%. Japanese sovereign yields are at their highest level since the 90s, and even Switzerland has definitely exited the era of ultra-negative rates. As a result, governments are increasingly borrowing not to invest, but simply to service existing debt. The US alone is now spending more than $1.2 trillion annually in interest payments, exceeding its military budget for the first time in history. And yet the most fascinating transformation may be happening elsewhere entirely. While G7 leaders officially focus on inflation, growth, trade, and geopolitics, the true global power shift may already be taking place around artificial intelligence, electricity infrastructure, and hyperscaler investment. American technology giants are now deploying hundreds of billions of dollars into AI data centers, semiconductors, energy grids, and cloud infrastructure at a pace that increasingly rivals state-level investment programs. The S&P 500 technology sector alone now represents roughly 35% of total index capex, an all-time high. This raises a much deeper question that will probably dominate the next decade. Who will ultimately control the global economy? Governments burdened by debt and political fragmentation, or private technology groups capable of financing their own digital, energy, or even orbital infrastructures? In many ways, Evian 2026 may be remembered less for its official communiques and more as the summit where the balance of economic power quietly began shifting away from states themselves. Thank you very much. Have a great week. Stay safe and keep on winning.